And it looks like CM Punk has something on his mind. Heading to the ring. He's been having some issues with this. The best in the world. And it looks like CM Punk has something on his mind. Looks like he has a bone to pick with someone.
He's issuing a huge challenge. Will it be answered?
I hope so.
Look who it is. I wonder if he's here to talk this out or throw hands.
Oh, man. It could go either way.
And we're about to find out which way.
He's looking to settle the score, officially issuing a challenge.
Yeah, but he's still waiting for an answer.
Why even come out here to confront him then?
Hey, just because he wants something doesn't mean he automatically gets it.
And Grayson Waller is here, ready to bestow us with what he calls the Grayson Waller rub.
You make it sound so dirty, Cole, but that's neither here nor there. Grayson Waller's about to put on a show. And watch out for his strikes. The former Golden Gloves boxer is always a second away from simply knocking the competition out cold.
I've seen Waller's talk show. That's enough to put people to sleep. But we'll see how Waller does in this match.
But let's not forget about Theory, a guy who defines confidence the second he walks from backstage.
There is confidence and there is cockiness, Corey. Pretty sure for as much as Theory has the former, he manages to overcompensate with the latter. It's the reason why he's such a target here in WWE.
STO takedown.
That's that self-entitled confidence from Theory.
Ooh. And he finds an answer for Waller.
Rocking out with the collar and elbow. Seamlessly transitions there.
Getting out and slapping on the wrist lock.
Converts it into a headlock. And Theory able to adapt.
Oh, shocking inside cradle.
Small packages could be it.
Gets the shoulder up.
He ain't getting paid by the hour.
Vicious. Insulting.
That's going to be a moment you want to forget very soon.
And it looks like Waller's bleeding after that.
Well, the advantage is turned towards Theory.
Looking at a fired up Austin Theory.
Uh-oh. Boom! Good defense from him. Corey, what does Grayson Waller need to do to get the win here? And is it possibly finally shutting his mouth?
No, Waller just needs to block out all the haters and do his thing. Cole, get ready to witness just how effortlessly Waller can back up all his talk in the ring.
Down to the mat and gets into a headlock position. Catches a punch. Boom!
Grayson now undertaking a barrage.
Grayson has to start volleying back somehow.
Sharp punch. Escapes out of that attack.
Brainbuster across the knee.
Into the pinfall for the victory. Shoulder up, shoulder up.
What do you have to do to put this guy away?
Theory's got a plan to end this.
Theory looking for a win in the now. Hits a town down. Does that finish Waller for good? I think the feud.
Hey, victory can't taste much sweeter than that. Oh, look at this.
Turn behind.
Celebration has just been cut short.
The thing about being champion is there's always a target on your back.
What? Again! Oh, man.
Just tattooing the champion.
I guess statement made.
Despicable.
Roman Reigns heading down the ramp. All right, gentlemen, let's see what this is all about.
And he is fired up here.
Yeah, this is exactly the reaction he wanted.
Hasn't anyone heard of manners before? I know he clearly hasn't, but still.
I personally think it's polite of him to spare us like this.
He knows exactly what he's doing, interrupting like this.
We know he loves to talk. Now he's getting the chance to put his money where his mouth is.
So will he take it?
And he knows the time for talk will officially be over on the next show.
Yeah, Saxton, soon it will be time for actions to do the talking.
Jacob Fatu has arrived.
WWE Universe, it is time to say your prayers.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Sacramento, California, weighing in at 285 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental Champion, the Samoan Werewolf, Jacob Fatu.
Corey, Jacob might somehow be the scariest member of any bloodline.
Yeah, Fatu has a blend of power, speed, and agility that might surpass any of his cousins.
And on top of that, Jacob is just unhinged. Whatever orders Jacob is given, he executes with no remorse.
And it's really scary to think that one day, Jacob may be giving the orders.
He is preparing to go one-on-one with one of the most destructive forces in WWE, in Damian Priest.
Here he is. Behold the Punisher.
Damian Priest on a mission to destroy.
And his opponent from New York City, weighing in at 249 pounds, Damian Priest.
A man who was abandoned by Judgment Day. His own friends turned against him.
Well, you reap what you sow. Damian Priest ran with a dangerous crowd.
Now he's on his own, and better for it. Multiple title reigns in his career already, but Priest wants even more.
And there's nobody who can stand in his way.
Very rarely do we see someone the size of Damian Priest possess the amount of speed and agility that he does.
That's why you always have to be on your toes when you're in the ring with him. There's no telling when he'll unleash that speed with a well-placed strike.
Certainly a perilous situation to find yourself in when you face off against Damian Priest.
Jacob Fatu will waste absolutely no time attacking you. Prepare to feel the vicious wrath of the Samoan werewolf.
Jacob Fatu has zero regard for anyone who is not in the bloodline. As far as Fatu's concerned, it's open season to take anyone out.
Great flurry of offense from Jacob.
Yeah, Priest needs to shift wherever his focus is over to the task at hand. That powerbomb was absolutely worthy of both halves of its name.
Headed to the top rope.
We're going to finish it off. What? Soaring through the sky and crashing onto their opponent.
Here he comes, sliding back into the ring.
Jacob Fatu feeding off the crowd, feeding off their energy. Priest setting his crosshairs squarely on his opponent.
The ref continues to count.
There it is.
Oh, no, went big and pays for it.
Oh, that was nasty to watch. Finding nobody home.
Priest is brought to a disadvantage now.
Jacob Fatu is determined right now. Ooh. Oh.
That's what I love about WWE. There's no telling where the matches will go.
Now he's back at ringside, and he exits the ring.
Better watch the count.
Feels like a question with no answer, but Corey, how does one try to stop Jacob Fatu in the ring?
Well, to have even a glimmer of hope against the Samoan werewolf, you have to match his intensity. If you're not just as ferocious as Fatu, he will prey on that weakness and absolutely tear you apart. I've seen Saxton thrown out of a few local bars like that before.
Please don't remind me, Corey.
Jacob Fatu feeding off the crowd, feeding off their energy.
He's really pushing the limit here, getting close to a count out.
And back in. He was dangerously close to being counted out of this one.
The clubbing forearm. Jacob setting himself up top. Super kick!
Jacob Fatu feeding off the crowd, feeding off their energy. Oh, man. You know, I've noticed some friction lately between these superstars.
Well, you can't be friends with everybody.
I've noticed the same. There's definitely something of a rivalry here.
He is looking to do some serious harm.
Jacob Fatu taking flight with the moonsault. Did that finish Priest off? Taking off from the ropes.
And right into the cover.
Might end this.
A kick out at two.
I am in shock. What's it going to take to keep this guy down?
And Jacob with the wherewithal to counter.
Damian Priest with an homage to his idol with a little
Powerbomb.
It looks like he could get it done here.
What is the
Going
ref
for the
doing?
pin.
Don't worry about that now. Get down and count.
Not even a 2 count. What unbelievable power.
That's impossible.
I can't believe what we just saw.
Priest clearly thinking, what am I going to have to do to put this one away?
Ooh, point of the elbow counters that.
Goes into the corner.
Ooh, and he stops that offense. Whoa, a flurry of strikes. He's looking a little worn down now.
Priest attacked with grim determination.
Heavy tackle.
Look at this. Jacob is honing in. Jacob Fatu taking flight. Oh, predicting what was coming.
Big forearm. Over the top and lands awkwardly outside.
Headed to the outside.
But for what reason?
Connects. Saw it coming. Uh-oh. Has to find a way out of this. He's going up. We're going to finish it off through the air. And connects.
Completely throwing self-preservation out the window.
I don't know how your mind would even think about doing that.
Oh, no, guys. We better get out of here.
Get out of my way, Corey.
Spoken like a true man of bravery, Saxton.
Oh, this match is now all over our announce area.
Oh, this won't be good.
Uh-oh. Samoan drop. Now looking to do battle right here in front of us. Taking this thing out onto the floor now. Going straight to the top turnbuckle.
To the sky.
Ah, crash and burn.
I don't care who you are. You're not the same after suffering a crash landing like that.
Priest gets countered. Calculating the next move here. Boom!
I think it's time to clear out.
Yeah, this is a bad situation. Taking things back into the ring. Jacob setting himself up top. Up high.
Whoa, what a landing.
Adrenaline can make you do crazy things. Exhibit A right there.
You can see it in these superstars' faces. They're in serious pain at the moment.
A lot of punishment has been dished out, but no one is thinking about quitting.
Opponent acquired and destroyed. Oh my goodness, the moonsault.
Jacob about to end this fight.
Oh man, this might be it.
Two.
What a win for this superstar.
An incredible matchup, highly competitive. And this superstar certainly earned the right to be the victor. What? Oh, look. Got a steel chair. Come
Wear
on.
your opponent out.
This is too far.
A statement made tonight. Praise the master.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing American-made from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 202 pounds, Chad Gable.
On top of his technical skill, Gable also has the strength of someone twice his size.
American made and American tough. And how gracious he is to be throwing out this open challenge. Here comes the young OG.
And his opponent from Greensboro, North Carolina, weighing in at 170 pounds, Javon Evans.
An impressive young man, signed his NXT contract at just 19 years old.
Yeah, Javon Evans is living his dream and sharing his joy.
We got action in the ring here with the young OG, Javon Evans, and something we know about Javon is he loves throwing caution to the wind.
Javon likes to, as he puts it, keep it bouncy. But I don't think Evans is all flash. He's not afraid to get in someone's face.
You're right about that, Corey. Javon knows how to make a statement, and that includes being willing to beat the hell out of someone if he has to.
And the competition does not get more scholarly than this. Chad Gable is about to teach you idiots some Wrestling 101.
I take issue with your tone, Corey, but I can't argue with the substance of it. Chad Gable is the kind of wrestler who sees all the pieces on the board. He thinks of himself as a teacher. And if we're being honest, there's a lot you can learn from a competitor like him. Maybe not humility, but still.
Controlling the head and moving into a chinlock. That shot drilled the back. Great trouble here. Can he get it fully locked in?
Oh, my God. Escaping the Fujiwara armbar.
Kick to the knee. La Maestro cradle. Perfectly applied.
Shoulders up.
That pin attempt might have been a tad premature.
He took the worst of that impact. Ooh, and fights back. Dropping the elbow. No secret that Chad Gable has a short fuse. Corey, I imagine that's something that can be exploited here.
Now you're onto something, Cole. Gable may be a machine in the ring, but if you push the right buttons, you can absolutely get under his skin. Enough poking and prodding will allow you to get into Gable's head and gain control of this match. Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back.
Can Gable withstand much more of this?
Yeah, all the right buttons have clearly been pushed, and Gable's all out of sorts now.
Kick to the face.
And he goes for the pin. Gable quickly getting the shoulder up.
Just using the adrenaline to stay in the match. We're no closer to a winner just yet.
Wow, belly to belly. Definitely some damage dealt to him there.
Javon turns that away.
That maneuver goes to show you how much speed kills.
Has them up. Nice waistlock takedown. Holding on. How about another?
Repeated waistlock takedowns. Talk about intimidation. I'm not sure if it's resilience or stupidity that's going to drive you to try and come back from a move like that. Nasty combination.
That's how you hurt your opponent.
Sky high. Whoa, look out.
Coming down on their opponent like a sack of bricks.
He's getting on his feet, vulnerable to what's coming next.
He doesn't have much time to get back in the ring.
Launch out to the outside.
A roll of the dice, and it pays off in full.
And now heading back inside the ring.
Evans is firing up, no doubt about it.
Saved by the ropes this time.
What could Chad be looking for?
From the top.
Diving headbutt.
And now Chad for the win. He breaks the pin before a 1 count.
What a jaw-dropping show of strength this late into the match.
And he turned it around. A springboard arm drag. Kip up. German suplex. His body is dealing with a lot of stress here.
Attacks like that are what put Gable at the top of the class.
Finds a counter for Gable.
And he's only got one thing on his mind right about now. Soaring into the arm drag. Spectacular athleticism.
Counter by Javon.
Talk about force. That'll give you whiplash.
Manages to slip out of the way.
It retaliates with a counter. Taking things to the top rope. Oh, my!
And he's staggering to his feet, about to head right into danger.
He's looking to go high risk from the top rope. Look out. And cover now for the match. Still only got one.
I don't know what more this superstar can do to put him away. Waiting for him to get back on his feet so he can strike.
Not wasting a second. Going back. Back to the top.
The old forearm smash combo.
Kick to the stomach puts an end to that.
Wrestling down.
It's cinched in. We're going to free the arm and does just that.
DDT! Looks like Gable is feeling the physicality of this contest.
Don't count Gable out yet. Scratch and claw.
These are the moments professionals train for. When you are at your breaking point. Javon Evans.
Double springboard splash.
Terrible position for Gable.
2. Man, that was such a long and hard-fought match. He earned that victory.
Here is your winner, Javon Evans.
A very impressive victory for Javon Evans.
Extraordinary athleticism for days. That's what it means when Javon Evans says it's going to get bouncy in here.
Lexus King with something on his mind tonight.
He's got some thoughts to share with the crowd.
Whoa, he just fired some major shots.
He's not one to hold back or play nice.
And Lexus King just got everyone's attention.
Promising the win in his upcoming match? He can't be serious.
He'll do whatever it takes to make it happen. We know that much. And we're all set for action with Seth freaking Rollins in the ring.
No one has been as constant a threat in the ring as Seth Rollins has. The truth.
Rolled up from behind. This could be it.
Oh, turning the pin around.
Oh, great counter and a cover.
And the kick out. He's looking to get this match won in short order.
Reversal. And that turns things around.
Collar and elbow.
Getting out and now locking in the side headlock.
Finding a way out to get the top wrist lock here. Escapes the hold, now into a hammerlock.
Lands the elbow.
And into the collar and elbow.
Moving out of the hold and now able to lean into a headlock.
And now gets in position to wrench the arm.
Laser focused on the arm there. Pulverizing the arm is a great way to create an advantage. Basically forcing your opponent to fight one-handed.
Going after the arm here.
Trying to fight with a hurt arm is no easy task.
Seth Rollins' chances are whittling down.
This brutality is Sikoa's trademark.
Switching it up with a hammerlock. Oh no.
Look who's arrived.
Things are about to get worse for this superstar.
No disqualification. Given the no disqualification modifier on this match, Corey, what kind of tactics should we expect to see here?
Ruthless tactics, Cole. Now is the time for these superstars to unleash their pent-up aggression and be as violent as they want. There's nothing the ref can do about it, so they should go all out.
Inserted himself into the match.
Do a flapjack. Impressive. Just muscling up their opponent.
Way up and down hard.
And the punishing streak of Sikoa just got a bit halted.
Yeah, that's the kind of offense that opens people's eyes to Jacob Fatu. Baseball bat. I know that'll bruise the hell out of you.
Kick gets caught. Clothesline takes him down. Forget about it.
Targets the gut to end the offense.
Uh-oh.
Impressive reversal on Rollins. Hooked up. Spinning solo. And right into the pin. Uh-oh. Two. Powers through after two.
Couldn't quite slam the door yet.
Sikoa is focused on finishing this. Heading out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count. He's got to mind the count-out rules as he heads ringside. Effective counter.
Oh, no. He is donning the crimson mask.
What a callous attack.
Cranked around into a neck breaker.
Hoisted up.
Oh, gutbuster. Evisceration.
And he comes in under the ropes now. Referee continues the count.
Not much time left here.
Back in the nick of time.
Oh, jumping knee strike.
Right. Here it comes. Legs are locked up. You better believe it is. Lucky 13 is locked in. This thing's over.
He's in a bet. Oh, look at this.
Trying to turn it around. How impressive was that? Winding up.
Samoan spike.
Leveled by his own move.
Cover. That's it. The blood and sweat put into this match. Well worth it. We got our money's worth with that one. Take a look.
Here is your winner, Seth freaking Rollins.
A victory here in this one for Seth Rollins.
Rollins feeling the energy of the WWE Universe as they celebrate his victory.
I better not hear you singing his theme, Saxton.